Welcome to another very exciting 5-minute auto pairing. So let's see, El-Marmalade. It's giving me a time odds. It's not starting now.
Check.
Okay. Can I don't know, knight e5 or a6? Wait, a6. Knight h5 is possible here. Bishop, queen h4 f6. Let's see, is it any good? That knight, yeah. Here's queen again. Maybe knight takes and bishop f6 on bishop g5. It's not all bad having the structural damage here because I think I've got some stuff going on. Do I want to try and protect that H pawn? So let his rook do that. I think I'll let his rook do that, win that H pawn. I was worried about B5 just then as well. Okay. There is king G6, so I just want to keep the pawn just in case, but then knight E2, bishop B2. Oh, let's just see if we can keep the pawn with king H6 and rook G4. Just be a bit less controversial than usual. If we rook G4 and double the rooks. So king H6, rook G4. Yeah, do I want to, why can't I just take that and take the E file? His rooks are not, they're looking awkward. I suppose I should get out of this check. I'm so keen for rook e2 on the check. Yeah, what's the matter with this position? What? This looks so odd for white. I'm happy with this. What is going on here? Can't I just play rook e2? How weird. Surely this is a good position. Just rook e2 and the double rooks. It just looks really good. I'm threatening rook takes d2 now. That pawn, is also Yeah, why can't I just like take this pawn? I mean, is there something? His back row's a bit weak if he wants to try and win b7.
Check.
Now king h6 is curious, not to try and give him too much. Although king f6, isn't his rook trapped anyway? H6 and then king g6. Rook g5 h6. I'm just trapping his rook with king g6. So I don't want him winning f5 or something. So bishop f2 here. Nearly winning another pawn. There's bishop c3. Danger with that. I think I want to just double rooks here. If I can just double rooks, then rook c2 pick up this pawn. It looks a pretty miserable position. I'm trying to be objective though. I mean, there's resources to watch out for this bishop check. But rook g5 h6, rook takes king g6. Will I make marmalade out of it? Oh, marmalade. Marmalade is nice on toast. I used to have it quite a bit actually. For a bit, I haven't sometimes. Marmalade. His nickname reminds me. Maybe I should have some marmalade on toast later. Okay, so rook e2. I mean, is he going to sack the exchange? I don't know what he's doing here. There's no bishop b2s in sight. Can I not just win c4 just for a laugh? I'm giving him play over rook e1. He's waiting for play. I think I understand now. What I can do is just offer an exchange of rooks with rook e2. I don't want this rook coming in. Or play rook e2 first. Just hit c4. Stop this rook e1 to e6 business. Because where's the other? How's the other way this rook's coming in to the position? Well, isn't it just dropping g2? Okay, gets rook e6 in. I can take f4 as well. Alright, once his rooks coordinate there, that's dangerous. So probably I should take on g2 and come back. Or play rook e2 immediately here. Take on c4 and hope for the best. I mean, if he plays rook e1, I'll take on c4. I think that should be a good enough position. I'm throwing a check first or not.
Check. Check.
I got my c pawn.
Check.
There's rook d6. I got my c pawn now. I'm still optimistic because of the clock situation. I don't think the king and pawn ending helps him here.
Check.
Oh, that might help him though. Is he queening? Oh boy. No, my king's getting there in time. Let's go immediately.
Check.
I think the king needs to... Where does the king need to go?
time warning.
Yeah, I got him on time anyway. It was always nice to beat a GM on ICC, yeah. I haven't beaten the GM for like a while. I think I'm beating some items, but...
Check.
Okay, had to take him down. Take out these GMs. Crush the GMs. Structural damage isn't enough here. I thought the E-file was going to be tasty for black. And also, he is concerned about B5 actually. Now, why? It's not really an issue actually. I didn't think. I thought this was just weird to allow this position. I thought this was already tasty for black here. You know, avoiding any major tactical disasters involving bishop c3 or rook e6s at the wrong time. It just seemed just very pleasant. I didn't need the check. Apparently the check's really bad actually. Apparently this is like...
Check.
Oh blimey, why did I throw in that check? I've just made him strengthen his own pawn structure. That was great. Yeah, the check is bad. That's a positive thing, G3. But it's weighed up in the variations. It's a positive thing. But now clock pressure and the c-pawn, I think it's too much. Well, the c-pawn's winning anyway. If he wanted to try and draw this, and that's a bit weird for a GM having to try and draw this, I think this is already actually... If I played c4, that's more incisive apparently. How weird. I suppose, yeah, he's not winning the h pawn, so what is he doing there? I'm swapping my h pawn for c pawn acceleration, but c4 was the move, not this. G4 apparently. Is that trying to sort of...
Check.
Alright, this would actually be better for white all of a sudden. But, you know, he's only got like, you know, 13 seconds. Is he really going to play this accurately? I know he's a GM and everything, but yeah, maybe. Okay, maybe I was lucky. Comments or questions on YouTube? Thanks very much.